Hey, I'm Mel Robbins, and I'm the host of A&E's hit new series, Monster-in-Laws, plus I host a syndicated radio show at the Cox Radio Network, and I'm a former criminal defense attorney. And this is what you need to know, moms out there. Number one, always believe your child. If your child comes to you and talks about something happening with a relative, with a neighbor, with a coach, with anyone, you have to take it seriously. And that also includes when it's your own husband. Number two, you must remember that you cannot cure an addiction like this. The best that you can hope for is that it's going to be contained through therapy. Once a molester has these kinds of impulses to be sexually attracted to kids, that impulse never, ever, ever leaves. That means for those of you that are considering whether or not to live with somebody that's done this in the past, or you're thinking about forgiving somebody that did it to your own children, absolutely, positively do not do it. I'm sure when you watched the show today, you were horrified by what you saw. And none of us would say that it'd be okay for Ken, for example, to be a counselor at a girls' camp, or Tom to start pastoring young boys again. And I'm sure we all believe the same thing, which is there is no way in hell that Deb should be moving in with John ever again. He didn't do it once. He has had a systematic pattern of behavior, and the fact that he's never, ever, ever filed and turned himself in or registered as a sex offender just shows you how deep the denial goes. This is not a one-time thing that somebody does by mistake. This is a very, it's like an impossible pattern of behavior to cure, and that's how you need to deal with it. So I just wanted to put a fine point on the fact that this is serious. You can't cure it. You got to believe your kids. And if you're dealing with this in your family, you need to kick them out of the house so they do not have the opportunity to do something terrible. Hey, if you need any more advice, it's all over this site. Thanks for tuning in.